Shalom, Israel. It's your boy New Breed coming through with another live stream. As you enter the chat, hit the thumbs up on the way in. The life of a loner. Why good people turn cold. Yes. This particular topic is imperative for our growth and development, especially for all you individuals out there who consider yourselves to be loners. There's certain characteristics that we possess that could be volatile if they're unchecked. In this particular video here, we're going to go through various characteristics. We're going to speak in regards to some of the dangers of being a loner, especially when we don't realize that we could be possibly becoming cold-hearted. Now, I'm going to just say this off the break. A lot of people's perception of cold-hearted is extremely incorrect. All right? A lot of people are extremely wrong about what they believe cold-hearted is. A lot of loners are no-nonsense people, but people perceive them as being cold-hearted. And I'm gonna also add some balance to this stream so we can see the difference between the two. But before I do so, let me greet you all, the good people. Omarion Slaughter's in here. Perky, K. Cole, what it do? Michael's in the house, Charles in the house, Nick Morales, Pure Ann. How y'all doing? Yeah. Sky Sunny, what's good? Absolutely, family. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button on the way up in here, because we're going to go into a very important topic today. In life, everything that you go through is a test. Now, these tests can either bring you closer to the Most High or further away. All right? These tests can either bring you closer to the Most High or further away. It's all a test. Sometimes when you grow closer to the Most High, it's perceived to be cold-hearted to those around you because they're not included in that walk or that journey that you have to go on. They're just not included. They're not on the same path. So it's often frowned upon. It's often looked at as being that person is cold-hearted. When all in all, everything that has happened in their life, the series of events that they have experienced personally, had led them on that journey to seek soul salvation, to seek eternal life, peace. They're not of this world. And it just so happens that a lot of people are of this world. So what ends up happening is those around them begin to talk. They begin to murmur. They begin to look at that one individual differently. When the truth of the matter is that person is finding themselves. There's a lot of misconceptions. There's a lot of misconceptions. But then there's those who actually become cold-hearted. There's those who become high-minded, prideful, arrogant. They begin to look down upon others. And there's certain things that change within their spirit that has to be checked before they veer too far off. When you're living in a world where everybody is blue-pilled, a lot of people are immoral in their ways, a lot of people are essentially the real cold-hearted people. When the Bible tells us that the love of many shall wax cold, it's the absolute emphatic truth. When you're looking at the world, you know, everybody seems to be cold-hearted. People don't take relationships serious. People don't take other people serious. There's no longevity in relationships. There's no long-term marriages. There's nothing that is sustainable in this society. And you realize that people are selfish. People are carnal. People do what's convenient for them. And when you witnessed people and the true nature of people, when you witness the evil that people do while you're growing as a person, as a child, all you've witnessed is the evil of others. It comes a time where you withdraw from the world and you see everybody else going one direction, and you knowing what you know, you almost want to participate just to give pain for pain. The pain that was caused. The pain that they gave you since a youngin'. Since you seen nothing but hatred, you seen nothing but liars, backbiters, you seen violence, broken homes. You seen nothing but hate. You almost want to give the world back double dose of that, right? I know the feeling. A lot of you brothers, you've gotten out of relationships recently. This can apply to brothers and sisters, but I'm gonna hone in and focus on brothers right now. Some of you brothers, right? You were in certain relationships with these women that wasn't serious. They wasn't serious-minded about love. They didn't want to build a legit foundation. A lot of men love very hard. A lot of men, when they love, they love. It's in their nature to protect. It's in their nature to lead, to guide, to provide for. It's nothing like that type of love. Some of you men out there have went through just horrendous, terrifying experiences with these modern relationships. I've received emails all the time, and my heart cries out for these brothers, because in a lot of ways I can relate. In a lot of ways. I had a brother send me an Instagram message, which I won't give his name or information, but the brother is going through it right now with his child's mother, keeping his daughter from him, his firstborn child. And the man is hurting. Now, what do you tell a man who wants to be a father to his child? What do you tell this man when the court systems are very difficult to deal with? The child's mother is using the child as a weapon. What do you tell this brother? Imagine the pain and understanding that that woman can't emphasize with that brother's pain. Knowing if the shoe was on the other foot and somebody took her child from her at birth, how would you feel? How would she feel? And then they wonder why a lot of men turn cold. But this brother must understand, every life experience can either bring you closer to the Most High or further away. This is how the enemy operates. Yes, I understand the pain. I understand the pain, but this test, this experience is either going to bring you closer or further away. And I can tell you to pray all day, but you're also going to have to take some actions. You're also going to have to get you a lawyer. You're going to have to find out what your rights are. At the very least, if your heart is in the right place, continue to build for your future. So eventually when that child grows, you can be in their life. So you got to take action. But I understand your pain. I get it. A lot of people turn cold-hearted. A lot of men in general turn cold-hearted due to some of these relationships, man. They're looking for something real, something righteous in a woman. They're looking for peace, tranquility, long-term relationship. Now, there's a lot of men, right, on my channel that contact me daily. And they've taken my advice on a lot of things. And one thing they really have taken my advice on is being honest with women. I have a whole lot of brothers saying, listen, Breed, all these videos where you were talking about be honest, tell a woman the truth, you know, I listen, I taken your advice. I taken your advice, but brother, what happened was very unexpected. I thought that if I was going to be honest with these women out here, that somehow I would get respect for it, that you know, women will understand that I'm being righteous and I'm doing what's righteous. And a lot of these brothers, that's not what they got. That's not what happened. Instead, they got broken homes because of it. Just from being honest. They got broken homes. They got a woman who is trying to take everything from them, going through the court system. Just for a man being honest and following his biblical rights to be a traditional man and a leader. They lost it. And these are the type of things that gotta weigh on my conscience, because it's like, I don't want to see any broken homes, but I do know at the same time that that woman wasn't right. And you have to put a callus over your heart. You have to go through those tough times, that transition period. The Most High is dividing the wheat from the tare. Remember, Christ says, I come to bring a sword. I come to bring a sword. He's going to separate family. When you keep it real, you find out who your enemies are. You'll find out that all along, a lot of the people that was dwelling among you were actually just keeping a facade. They were just keeping a facade. They wasn't being who they really were. A lot of people be fronting, man. And then you have these men who want long-term relationships. They want a good, solid foundation, but these women out here rather be lied to than told the truth. And men are like, okay, well, you know what? I had more success with women just lying. And that's where men are at right now, because a lot of women can't handle the damn truth. So now you got these brothers who were good brothers, who were actually trying to do what's right, build a solid foundation, build relationships, who are just honest about who they are. And now they have no luck with women whatsoever. And now, since that's the issue, a lot of these men are turning cold-hearted. They're like, you know what? You know what? The hell with it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do what I do with these women. It is what it is. That's what they like anyway. They want to have fun. I want to have fun. All right? They think that life is a game and we supposed to be just fooling around and playing games. You know what? I'm going to do the same damn thing. Remember, experiences in life only bring you closer to the Most High or further away. And I know that's hard to deal with. But brothers, if you go out here and you deal with these harlots, these hoes, and you say, you know what, I'm an intellectual brother. I already know the mind frame of these type of women. I'm going to go ahead and do what I do. Listen, if you connect with these type of women, they're going to suppress your spirit. They're going to morally degrade you. You're not going to be the same man that you once was. You're going to lose that fire in your belly that you have for the Most High. You're going to lose it. These women are going to lead you astray. Just like when Solomon went out and started dealing with strange women, they led him astray. That's what's going to happen. And then you're going to be making up ground. All the ground that you could have been covering spiritually and growing and becoming a better version of yourself as a man, you're going to lose all of that. You're going to lose all of that, and you're going to have all this time wasted. For what? Good brothers, good sisters. Let me talk about how good women turn cold, because this channel right here, it brings a lot of balance, and it brings a lot of understanding to some of our thought patterns. A lot of women end up turning cold because of these guys who lied to them. These guys who lied to them, but these good women actually want something real, but they're being lied to. So it still all boils down to honesty on both sides. When it comes to relationships, it all boils down to honesty. Everybody got to be honest with themselves. Stop playing games with each other, because people are just going to become cold. Every time there's a breakup, every time there's a relationship that splits, something happens in a spiritual realm to men and the women. Let me tell you something. Back in the days when I was in college, for the couple short years that I went, and I went to Allen University in South Carolina, HBCU. Some of my brothers that be watching the channel, I wasn't in no fraternity or nothing like that. I just had some good brothers there. Some of the brothers be watching the platform, watching the channels and stuff. Man, I'm gonna tell you now, those brothers know what I was on back then. They can see the growth in me. we have conversations, and I'm gonna tell you right now. At one point in time, one night stand, one night stand, one night stand, one night stand. And that was based on the fact that that was the evil that I was taught from my predecessors. I grew up on Bill Bellamy, how to be a player. You understand? I was all about having fun. Don't get it twisted. But every time I would have one of these one night stands, it seemed like a piece of my heart will go away. Like literally, like it would feel like every time I would do this, something would be missing from myself. Something would be missing. Like I did that. I had my fun. I played those games. I know what it's like to feel like you're not all there. Like something is missing in your life. No matter how many women you smash on, something is just not right. Something is missing. It's taking a piece of me. And you begin to feel this real cold-hearted, callous type of feeling. I can't even begin to describe it. Like after a while, conviction kicks in. And then as you grow older in maturity, you can't do the same things you used to do. And it doesn't feel good anymore. It just doesn't feel the same. But when I think back and I realize, and I put things in a retrospect, I was cold-hearted. I was very cold-hearted. I was very cold-hearted at that time. Something made me cold-hearted towards women. And it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. And I could see a lot of brothers going in that direction, even brothers who are knowledgeable, brothers who are essentially good men, because I wasn't a bad guy. Because at the end of the day, these women, they wanted what they wanted as well. So I wasn't a bad guy that I was doing that, but I was cold-hearted. It was bad for me, because me being a good brother, I shouldn't be operating that way. There's a lot of brothers who will become heartless, straight savages out here with these women. I'm telling you. You're going to have a lot of good men that turn cold-hearted. But sometimes our upbringing make us cold-hearted. There's a movie that I watched. I watched this several years ago, um, and this kind of goes into in lines of the misperception or the misconception of how people perceive what cold-hearted is when you're actually righteous. Because you got some brothers, look, the world will say that person cold-hearted because they don't want a damn thing to do with me no more. Or that person's cold-hearted because this person then rose above all our bullshit and they became a better person, for lack of better terms. They don't want to they don't want to play the games. They rose above. So you have people like, that person is cold. No, that person is not rocking with your damn nonsense and your folly. Anyway, the movie that I watched was called Antwone Fisher. I don't know if y'all seen that movie, Antwone Fisher, right? Antwone Fisher been through all of it, man. He been through hell. I'm talking about Antwone Fisher. He been through hell and back twice, bro. Here it is. He had an aunt that was molesting him. The man had just been through hell as a child. He been through abuse. I mean, his whole family was just, man, they was some trifling ass people, bro. I mean, just straight up, they was wrong. They was foul. But he grows up. I think he goes into the Navy, if I'm not mistaken. He gets all these merits, all these badges of honor. He actually makes something of himself. He does good in life. He's successful. He pieces together a decent life for himself. And he goes back home and he sees all the people who wronged him in the past. And he has this one speech in the movie, man, this one scene where it was just so powerful. And dude is like, yeah, and it's based on a true story. Yep, you're right. And dude is like, everything y'all threw at me, I overcame. Everything. And I'm still here. Whew. Every time I see that scene, the hairs on my neck stand up. I get the chills when I see that scene every time. I can watch that movie right now and I get the chills. You know why? Because that right there is overcoming. The man, at one point of it, he's like, man, I ain't so much as smoked a cigarette. Even though he was surrounded by drug use. He's like, man, I ain't even smoked a cigarette, bro. It's a powerful scene, bro. It spoke volumes. Volumes. And nowadays, in this ass backward society that you live in, when you are that man or that woman who've overcame all the bullshit that your family done, your friends done, the people around you done, you become cold-hearted in their eyes. Everything is in reverse. What's good is bad, what's bad is good in this world. Now the one who rose up is the bad one. And a lot of the times it makes you callous. It makes you like, you know what? Sometimes you wake up, any background music, I don't own the rights. It's just background music. Sometimes you wake up in the morning. Sometimes you sitting there and you like, you know what? Fuck everybody. And if you never had that feeling, the whole fuck the world feeling, then you just don't relate to me at all. If you never woke up and said, you know what? The hell with this world, man. And everybody in it. That feeling right there is the feeling of you about to transition. Either you're going to go further away from the Most High or you're going to get closer. You're going to go further away or you're going to get closer. Because guess what? Christ wasn't of this world. He didn't, listen, the Most High says don't be of this world. He's not dealing with no lukewarm people who love society, who love the world, love how the people act and love everything, love legislation, love everything. No. The Most High want people who hates this damn society, bro. Every facet of it. So he brung you to that place, the whole F the world mentality. He brung you there for a reason, to make a choice. He's bringing you on a Damascus road. Yeah, it's easy for you. It's easy for you to become cold-hearted. It's easy. It's easier to become cold-hearted, full of hate, internalize all the pain that you may have went through in life, and project it on the rest of the world. It's easy to do that. What's difficult is to actually have love, even for those who hurt you. Remember, Christ said, "Forgive them, Father. They know not what they do." And I forgive those who trespass against me, who haven't even asked for forgiveness. And I didn't forgive them for their sake. I forgave them for my sake. And that's where you got to be at. You got to forgive people for your sake. You can't internalize. You can't hold on to all this anger, this pain. It's like you can't let that guide you and lead you through life. You got to raise the energy. Your vibrations got to go up. You got to bring more positive energy into your life, man. You got to start thinking about how we're going to care for ourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. You got to think about the positive side. Listen, there's a lot of negativity in the world. Even when I make these videos, right? You got a lot of people who are just totally negative to the messages that I speak. But guess what? There's more people who are on my side than against me. There's more people who rocking with me than are against me. That's all I can ask for. It's like, as people, we tend to harp on negativity, and we let it mold and condition us to be these callous, cold, hateful people. And I know some of y'all may have came from the Christian church and you're not really used to somebody speaking a word like this, but I speak to a wide demographic of people. People have an issue with what they call curse words. Listen, I have not said one curse word. I've said a cuss word. It's a difference. It's a cuss word, then you have a curse word. A curse word is, I don't have to use any type of undesirable language whatsoever to curse someone. I could say, I hope you get hit with a metro bus. That's a curse word. Me wishing death on you is a curse. Me using an undesirable word that may not appeal to you is a cuss word. It's a difference. A lot of people got to stop being hypocritical. We'll sit here and we'll watch movies where somebody is just spewing all type of language. Y'all act like y'all don't watch rated R movies. But then when you hearing a brother talk to you, oh my gosh, he said the F word. You're not dealing with a religious person. I am not religious. I don't, listen, this whole damn European language is a curse. This whole European language is a curse. This ain't our damn language. They be like, oh my gosh, you believe in the Bible, but you use curse words. Like your ass ain't just watch porn last night. Yeah, I know you was watching porn 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, like your ass wasn't sitting there watching rated R films. But you want to come over here talking about me using a damn cuss word. You know? Yeah, you're not dealing with no religious type of brother, man. I'm not into no religion. I'm a Bible believer, and at the end of the day, I learned the Bible. I know pretty much the whole Bible. I'll never say I know the whole Bible, but I know the Bible pretty good. And I'm talking about every book of the Bible. But nowhere is a cuss word a sin. Nowhere. Everybody smash the like button in this video too. Smash the like button in this video. Because I know y'all in here getting edification. Show your support. Show your support. Jesse B says you need to chill for real, for real. Hey, I'm as chill as I can be. I'm as chill as I can be. You know, sometimes I put things in a different perspective for people. We got to think outside of the box. That's the thing about a lot of loners. We got a lot of time to think to ourselves. We got a lot of time to calibrate our thoughts. We got a lot of time to really put things into perspective. And we need that. When I'm alone, I get spiritual nourishment. I love it. I love being a loner. And now let me add balance to it. Yes, I'm a family man. Yes, I'm building a dynasty, a legacy. But I don't move like everybody else out here. I'm not trying to be all over people's houses. I'm not trying to be all, building with all these people, and I'm not trying to do all that. And you will have some religious folks say, well, man, you forsaking the assembly. You are forsaking the assembly. You're supposed to be with the people. You need to, no, I'm not with all that. I feel like every single man has the ability to get Christ for themselves. Every single man has the ability to cry out to the Lord and get the same thing that I got. So it's like, no, you don't need no man to lead you. Christ is the way. He's the light. You don't need that, brothers. Only thing you need to do is study to show yourself approved. Brothers don't need to be always building together. It just don't need to be that way. We all got families. We all trying to do our thing. We all living our lives. We got to be, listen, we got women to lead. And that's just how I look at it. Because you got people asking me why you don't have a church and all of that. Listen, that's not me. That's not my personality. Some of these churches, they're just hoarders of men. They're hoarders of souls. They're like the barrier. They're like the block between men and Christ. When you go to the book of Corinthians, they tell you that Christ is the head of every man. I don't need nobody. Me personally, I'm not ever going to be following behind no man. It ain't going to be happening. So why would I sit there and ask you to follow me? None of these guys got all the answers. Nobody has all the answers. Only thing I do is say something that could stimulate you some thought, hopefully bring you closer to the Almighty, and you can seek salvation on your own. Only thing I'm interested in leading is wives or a woman, honestly. That's as much as I can do. You understand? Now, women, on the other hand, that's a different topic. That's a different topic, because if I'm building with a woman, I'm going to lead her. It's just simple as that. Somebody said you're an indigo child. What does that mean? What's an indigo child? Yeah, somebody said exactly. I receive information and I take what I can from it. That's all you can do. That's all you could do. Yeah, man. I mean, don't let the world make you cold, though, man. Don't let the world turn you cold-hearted. Don't let the world take away your soul, man, because it's easy to happen. It's easy to go out here and lose yourself, especially when everybody's lost. It's easy, man. It's easy to become cold-hearted, but the thing is, we fool ourselves to believe that when we damage our own lives, when we turn cold, we turn to alcoholism, whoremongering, hatred, low vibrational thoughts. We fool ourselves and make ourselves believe that we're hurting the world by doing it. I'm just giving you the pain that you gave me. All I know is pain. I'm gonna give this back to y'all. We fool ourselves and make ourselves think that we are hurting the world. No. You are doing exactly what they want you to do, and you're hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself. All these ill feelings you got, that you harboring, that you suppress, that you internalize, You're not hurting the world by harming yourself. You got some of these grown ass men, like, I'm not gonna say no names, but when they see this video, they probably gonna know who the hell I'm talking about. Even though I've said it, the hell with it. I've said it out loud before. Anyway, let me keep it 100. You got these grown ass men who still mama's boys. Mama's boys. And they still mad at their mama because daddy not there. Like, nigga, you niggas be 40 years old, bro. Still acting a damn fool. 40 years old. Still blaming mommy. Like, dude, you a grown ass man. Ooh, that's disgusting. How you a grown ass man with mommy issues? How you a grown, like what? How you a grown ass man still blaming your mommy for your problems? Negro, when you become a man, you supposed to lead your mama. She just, look, what's the Tupac song? Mama just a little girl, bro. Mama just a little girl. If she had to raise you by herself, you a man, you expected your mama to raise you by herself and do a good job with no man there? No, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. So you need to look at the positive she did. You need to look at, okay, dad wasn't there, mom did the best she can, bro. Not blame mommy. She's a woman, bro. What you expect a woman to do by herself? Raise a perfect son? Hell no. Takes a man to raise. Takes a man to raise a man. But you got these guys who turn cold-hearted. It ruins their whole damn life. How you let something that happened to you when you was 15, 14, 16, 13, how the hell you let that ruin your whole life and make you a cold-blooded animal in these streets? At what age as a man do you be like, you know what? I need to take responsibility for the things I did over the last 2 decades. The hell with what happened when I was a child. Like, we all don't have a childhood. Everybody is so damn self-centered, acting like everything they went through is the worst of the worst. Let me tell you something. There's things that people went through in life that would have broke your weak ass apart if it would have happened to you. It would have broke your weak ass into pieces. And usually and typically, these the same people that you be judging. The same people that you be looking at like, how they make it that far in life? Well, why they doing good in life? Oh, why they got all these opportunities? That's because they probably went through something that would have tore your weak ass apart, but they made it through it. So while you sitting there judging and watching what they done did and how they done made it somewhere and how they done got some level of success in life, that's because they done went through something you couldn't handle with your jealous ass, your hating ass. On my last video, right, I'm gonna call the scoffers out. So on my last video, one of my last videos, I don't know, I've been bringing that heat lately, man. I've been going back to back with y'all. On one of these videos, right, I was like, man, I'm one of the last real ones on YouTube because I'm getting my videos removed. Somebody got in the comment section and said, if you a real one, how are you able to have a channel? How are you able to speak this truth? How are you still able to speak if you're a real one? My question for that damn scoffer is, why the hell are you watching me if you think I'm fake? You think I'm fake, but you sitting there on my channel watching me. When you hear people word things like that, they want you to lose everything you got. They don't want you to have a channel. Number one, they hate and they don't want you to be able to have a channel. They want your channel to break. They want you to fall. Right? That's a straight up hater. Number two, when does the Most High begin to get credit in anything? In any level of when people have any level of success in life, why is it that the Most High don't get no credit? Why is that? Why we can't never say, you know what, this brother, he been speaking some truth and he's able to speak this truth because the Lord is clearly working with this man. You can like or dislike him, but listen, the Lord gave him this platform to be able to speak. Maybe it's helping people. The Lord don't get no credit. Either you work, if you have any success in this world, Satan has programmed people to believe that they of the devil because they got any success doing anything in life. How about they went through a series of events in life that allowed them to be able to do certain things? I'm telling you, don't let these scoffers, these jealous, envious people make you cold-blooded, because when you look at the reactions of your own people and your own community, a lot of the times, when you see how your people really are, oh my gosh, when you see the ugly horns that your people that's supposed to be supporting you, when you see what they really are, oh man, when the mask comes off, bruh, you're going to fight with every fiber of your being not to begin to hate these people. Not to begin to be like, you know what? I see why the black community is destroyed. I see why. It's going to take every fiber in your being not to begin to hate those people. The same people that you love, the same people that you want to help. It's going to take that same energy when you see what they are and how they really think and how they really feel about you. That's when a good man turned cold-hearted. And it ain't nothing like it. A lot of these celebrities, you wonder why they get some money and they leave the hood. You wonder why they leave the projects and they don't do jack shit for the community. You wonder why they do that? It's because they done turned cold. Why the hell would they go back and help the same people who've been kicking and clawing and scratching and trying to drag them down the whole time they was trying to build? The same people that wasn't supporting them, the same people who was trying to destroy everything. What makes you think they're going to go back to that community and help? It takes a strong mind to understand things of the spirit, man. It takes a strong mind to understand spiritual things, man. The reason why I can never turn cold-hearted is because I know that our people are living out the curses. I know what our people been through. I get the extent of it. I can never be cold-hearted. I'm always going to be one who give back. I can't help it. It's in me. But I know why other brothers turn cold. And I like to make these messages so brothers don't turn cold. Yeah, you're right, DJ Tatted. Blacks don't help each other. If you're in this live stream, hit the thumbs up. We got thus amount of people in the room. But still, all in all, you see what we got to do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to vent about the thumbs up this time because people going to be what they going to be. I do realize that a lot of people who be catching my streams, a lot of them are like halfway in, halfway out, just watching to be nosy. I get that. And then you got some people who actually support my videos. Sometimes the real supporters don't catch the live. And then immediately when the live is posted, those real people hit the thumbs up. So you got some people who just watch just to be watching. And a lot of the times, those are the people who be offended the most. Yeah, somebody said they shared the video. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Pain Purpose says, yes, I was just thinking this morning. Preach, New Breed. Absolutely. Don't let them make you turn cold. Fight the temptation. Courtney says, love you, King Braid. Love you too, sis. Appreciate you supporting me. And for everybody who sends super chats, thank you for the super chat. Highly appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat, family. Shelby says the truth will reach who it's supposed to reach and the Most High will do the rest. Absolutely. I agree with you 100% on that. And that's why, like, I don't walk on eggshells because I get it. Yeah, and if you watching this stream and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button because you'll be surprised how many people got unsubscribed. Yo, we on a race to 100,000 subscribers. Yo, when we hit the 100,000 mark, we are going to turn all the way up. We're going to turn all the way up, bro. I'm telling you right now. Man, that night we're going to have a celebration. We're going to have some drinks. The drinks going to be ready. Yeah. We're gonna turn up. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a celebration stream, and it's gonna be dope. It's gonna come. The 100,000 gonna come. I just need y'all's help spreading the videos, sharing the videos everywhere. That's all. Help your brother out. Let's get the message out. Yeah, red wine, champagne, Hennessy, cognac, whatever we bring to the table. That's how it's gonna go down. And we're gonna have a stream that night. And once the weather break and things change, man, in certain areas, there will be some social gatherings. Of course, we're gonna abide by all the rules and guidelines. When we do put together some social gatherings, we're gonna abide by all the rules and guidelines. All right, social distancing, everything. All right, but there will be some private get-togethers, some meetings, but it'll only be among Patreons. So everybody who's on Patreon, y'all gonna have all the first dibs and the scoops on all of that. So if you're not following me on Patreon and you're looking to meet one day and we're looking to gather, once the weather break, I don't really do too much when it's cold. I like to chill to myself. When it's wintertime, I like to hibernate, so to speak. But when the weather break, yeah, we're gonna definitely put together some things. So if you don't follow me on Patreon, definitely go show your support. Somebody said, where you from, New Breed? I'm from DC. Washington, DC. Yeah, somebody said bring out the July. Or somebody said bring out the Judy. What's the Judy? Somebody said I'm praying for you. Thank you. I need all the prayers I can get. I need all the prayers I can get. For real. I need people around me who gonna be praying for me. Me too, DMD. That's what's DMV. That's what's up. All praises, man. DC going through a lot right now. The District of Columbia. That's where the Hunger Games begins. It has begun. That's where the Hunger Games begin. That's District 12. That's the district right there. Y'all see Lady Gaga with the damn Hunger Games pennant? Yeah, that's DC. People don't understand. They started off at a district. DC's not a state, it's a district. And they brung the Hunger Games out for a reason. They be telling you what they doing. And for those who ain't seen Hunger Games in the districts, anybody who stepped out of line, they got clapped. Anybody who stepped out of line got clapped. They rule those districts with an iron fist. So if you in Washington, D.C., if you in the DMV area, any type of public outrage that ensues, stay in the house. Stay in the house. Please. Brothers and sisters, don't go protest. Don't go protesting. Absolutely. Olympus is falling. Olympus has fallen. Thoughts on schools. Homeschool your kids. That's my thoughts. They teaching your kids sex ed in 2nd grade. Damn kindergarten. You got some weird ass teacher trying to teach your kids sex ed in kindergarten, bro. Homeschool. Somebody said Lady Gaga is a man. I would not be surprised. I just don't know. You just don't know these days. You just don't know. Somebody said a lot of them are. They're teaching abomination. Yeah, they teaching some madness. Yeah, somebody said homeschool all the way. Absolutely. Somebody said you seen her underneath, question mark. What the hell? I hope nobody in here seen her underneath. Hope none of y'all seen Lady Gaga's crotch area. Somebody said fake woke. How can you be fake woke? Yeah, thanks to all my mods, man. Shout out to the mods. Throw flame emojis for the mods. My mods be working overtime because there'd be a lot of trolls in my chat. Also hit the thumbs up, y'all. Let's get it to where we want to get it. Somebody said Lady Gaga got a terrible voice. Yeah, I never listened to her music. Somebody said homeschooling is the only way help each other with this. Ask God to bring the money for this, and it will come. Absolutely. One thing about it, if we haven't learned anything through this pandemic, we should have learned that the Most High God is our provider. He is our provider. There's people who lost jobs. At one point, I think 50% of the country was unemployed, and people still made a way. The Lord made sure they were straight. I mean, the Most High is a powerful God, man. He gives us everything for real. If we learn anything from all of this, that this whole system is uncertain. We're living in some very uncertain times. Hey, when the prophets was walking this earth, they lived in uncertain times too. And that's why you can relate so much to the Bible, because they lived in days that was uncertain. They didn't know where their next meal was coming. They was on the move, you know. They was going from point A to point B. They was living like pilgrims. And it seemed like the way this world is now, we got to get in that same mentality. You know, I recommend brothers who got little lump sums and get money, getting a little check, just learn how to save your money, man. You got to learn how to save your money. Sisters, you got to learn to stop doing all this frivolous spending and giving your money back to the system. It's like they cut you a stimulus check, you give that stimulus check right back to the system. Nah, if it's extra money, save it. Yeah, thank you for the super chat, Pure Ann. It says, let me know when you do this 100K celebration. I'll take the day off, hopefully a Saturday. We're going to be together. Praise the Most High. All praises, most definitely. Well, we got to get to the 100K first. Once we get to the 100K, then I schedule it. I'm going to schedule it. As soon as we get to that 100K, we're going to have a good time. That day, I'm not going to do a lesson. Tell you right now, that video is just going to be 100K celebration, because I work hard. I worked hard to get 100K. I went through, listen, I went through my trials with YouTube. I went through videos being removed. I went through getting things reviewed. Hey, listen, I lasted the test of time with YouTube. So, and I put in the work, and I'm going to celebrate. It won't even be a lesson that day. It's just going to be, all you're going to see is New Breed with some bottles. That's all you're going to see. You're going to see me with some bottles. You're going to have music playing in and out of us talking. I mean, you're going to have call-ins. We're going to turn up. A matter of fact, I might set it up so I could do it, like bring people on the screen, just random people. Like, we might even do it that way. We might even do it so through StreamYard, I could just bring random people on there. But you got to have a drink, though. If you got a drink, I'm going to bring you right on. And we're going to have, like, quick video chats. Man, we're going to do it. We're going to do it up. We're going to do it up, man. And we just going to have a good time. And we're going to, of course, listen, there's nothing wrong with having a good time. Like, people be too religious. I'm not a religious person. We're going to have fun. And we're going to also build, because that's what we do. When we drinking, we building. I'm always in building mode. I'm always, thinking on a higher frequency. So, but in order to get there, y'all gonna have to really, help me out and share these videos. And when I go live, and you see me going live more, if you like the fact that I'm going live more, then you're gonna just have to show your support. And hit the thumbs up when you get in, share the videos, and we can continue this. Keep the truth, my brother. Truth will set us free. Thank you for the super chat. Somebody said, I would love you to come to Vegas. Oh, I've been to Vegas. I go to Vegas. I'm going to Vegas this summer. I'm going to Vegas pretty much every summer. I got my brothers up there. Yucking on the plug. Shout out to Rima Word Clothing. It's my brother out there, also known as the Hebrew Plug. I go out there. Went out there last summer. Yeah. See, absolutely. Time for everything. Facts. Keep speaking truth, New Breed. Will do. Will do. Somebody said come to NY. Yeah, one day. I ain't gonna lie. New York is the only Place I never been. T Zizzle, yeah, get him, block him for good. This dude is weird. This dude been following me on Instagram, trolling. He trolls on my channel. I don't know what the hell's wrong with that dude. See, I see you quick with the block. I don't know what's up with dude. Dude a maniac, man. You gotta be careful with these people. And they be talking real crazy on here. Like I don't know, when these dudes be on these chats talking crazy, like what they gonna do to somebody, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna run up on, like, what you think gonna happen when you run up on me? What you think? I mean, you think you're gonna hit me or swing on me and nothing's gonna happen in return? I mean, what's seriously on your mind? Who do you take me as? Don't you know I'm a biblical man, bro? I swear, these dudes, they be getting it twisted. Don't you know the power of the Almighty God is in me? Don't you know what I would do to you? I be praying. I be praying that people change their mind on stuff like that, like sending these little threats and what they're gonna do and all of that. Like you take this as a joke because you on the internet and you can say little stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not gonna do that to me in person. It's not gonna happen. And I'm not even trying to claim I'm the toughest Don Dada and I'm the biggest, baddest man out here. But I promise you, you're not gonna walk away that day. I promise you, all that's in me, you will not walk away. You won't. You won't make it. And I'm talking about hands, guns, knives, however you want to do it, we'll do it. Yeah, invisible bullies, internet gangsters. And you know, people talk, and I listen, I don't say much. I just wait. Let me tell you something, man. It's the men who work hard. It's the men who protect their families. It's the men who go to a 9 to 5 every day and work 10, 15, 12 hours. Those the men you got to look out for. Not these damn thugs on the corner with their damn pants sagging, smoking blunts and drinking liquor all damn day. No, you need to look out for that guy who pay his damn taxes. That guy who pay his taxes, yeah, that's who you need to be looking out for. Because that man who pay his taxes, he work hard. He got to put up with this damn manager. And the minute one of these little thugs hop out there, I promise you, that man be like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm ready to let off all this steam on you. I done just got off work and you, okay. Telling you right now, man. Y'all, a lot of women, they be looking towards the wrong direction. You need to look at that dude who pays taxes. These damn thugs, they ain't got what it takes, man. I'm telling you now, man. They get all their power from being around other thugs. They need other men around them. They need validation. But guess what? They ain't shit by themselves. You get them alone, you'll see the fear in their eyes. You see exactly what they about once you get them by themselves. You see it all the time on the internet. The toughest gangsters. I remember one of these gangsters, the little thugs on the internet, one of them got the all shit beat out of him. I'm talking about he had doo-doo running down his leg. He curled up in a ball and doo-doo was running down his leg. That's how bad he got his ass whooped. Curled up in a ball, and some of them be running. Can't even hold their pants up, running, trip and fall, bust themselves on the face, and talk all of that nonsense. Yeah, I can't remember which one of the rappers it was, but he got boo-boo beat down his leg. And this was the toughest. I can't remember what his name was, man. He's the toughest gangster online at the time. Somebody said Lil Reese. Yeah, he was a Reese Cup. Now we're gonna call him Lil Reese Cup. Yeah, that's what his name was. Lil Reese Cup is his name. Cause it damn sure was damn peanut butter peanut butter and damn chocolate coming down this man's ass after he done got his ass whooped. That's how it be. That's how it be. But I ain't trying to start not with these little guys. I don't know these people. I'm just saying that's a prime example. Somebody say yuck. That's what happened. Yeah. Yep. Somebody said Reese's species, no bull. Yeah, he got soiled. Man. A lot of these dudes, they don't got no hands. Like, anybody can shoot somebody. Anybody can get somebody whacked. It take a man to fight another man, bro. Take a man to fight. Yeah, but you know, and we all take L's, you know. If you a man who act like you never lost a fight, then you a damn lie. A damn lie. Hey, I done took losses, I done took wins, but one thing about it, I'm a warrior at the end of the day. And one thing about it is you gotta learn from losses. You might get your ass whooped. Like it's no shame. It's no shame in taking an ass whooping. But damn it, as long as you ain't turned to a gun, as long as you manned up. I'm a little bit older than a lot of these guys, so it's like I come from a different era where it was rules. Like you didn't beat a man while he was down. Thank you for the super chat. It says, blessed is he that persecuted for righteousness' sake. They mad because the power of God flows through you, breathe. Thank you. All praises to the Most High God. Appreciate you, brother. When I was coming up, there was rules. Like, we used to beef, like, all right, say it used to be like this, right? You beefing with one neighborhood. If you walk home, if you walk past that neighborhood, and typically the neighborhoods will be close together, you may have to run your ass all the way home. Ha, ha. As soon as you get off school, you might have to run home because if they catch you, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna whoop your ass. But it was rules. Like they didn't beat you to death. Like they would beat you, but when you hit the ground, that was it. Everybody would just run. Or they would if they seen a parent or a grandparent or one of your peoples came outside, they would all just skedaddle. It was a respect. It was like a respect thing. They would be like, oh, his auntie outside. Man, nowadays, these kids now will beat you up until you dead. They will beat your auntie. They'll see your grandmother and they'll knock her ass over the head. It's like no rules. It's like you hit the ground, that is it. Matter of fact, nowadays, it ain't even no fighting. If you get caught lacking, your life is gone. It's like you beefing with this neighborhood, ain't nobody get beat up, ain't nobody fight or nothing. They just literally whack you. You dead. You out of there. Oh, he got caught lacking. They just come through shooting, come through blazing up every damn thing. That ain't how it was when I was growing up. You got your ass whooped. You had to learn how to fight. You had to get your hands right. Once somebody seen that you can fight, typically you ain't really get messed with unless they jumped you. They would jump you because they like, yo, it's gonna take 2 or 3 of us to fight this person because this person got hands. So they would jump you, but nah, it wasn't the lack of respect now. Yeah, absolutely, Shy. There was it's just no honor now, no honor at all. Like the streets is dead. They done turned the streets into a damn school of gladiators. It's a damn war zone out there. Like that life ain't worth it. All you young brothers coming up, their life is not worth it. It's not worth putting yourself out there. Yeah, it's a war zone. No honor amongst thieves. Nobody got no respect. But it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank y'all for catching another stream. As always, good times building with y'all. Tomorrow we going live on Patreon. If you don't follow me on Patreon, link in the description box. If you don't follow me on Instagram, link in the description box. Also, if you like to support the work by sending donations, my Cash App is in the description box. It's $Newbreed404. All contributions that you make to the Cash App go goes towards those who are less fortunate. I spread out people send me Cash App requests. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, you can send me a Cash App request. If I have the funds, I do send it to you. If you are in need, if you need supplies, if you need medical supplies, if you need groceries, whatever it is you need, there's a percentage of the Cash App donations that go directly to those in need. So if you are in need and it's a reasonable fee that I can help you with, go ahead and send me a Cash App request. So I thank y'all. Love each and every one of y'all. Y'all have a blessed evening. With that being said, shalom and peace.